Hello everyone.
Hello, teacher.
How are you today?
Fine.
Thank you,
Fine,
and
thank
you?
you, and you?
And you, teacher?
Yes, I'm very fine.
Yeah.
And anyone absent today?
No.
Yes. Good.
Chánh niệm.
Look like you all are wearing ID card already. Let me check. And today is
Listen the three student. Student là 7 nhận ra.
what is it?
Nothing.
Our lesson today is Seeing is Believing in Unit 11.
Yes.
Are you open the book at the page 90 already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. And how long can you read the instruction of the exercise 1?
1. Sherlock Holmes is probably the most famous detective in the world of English literature. What do you know about him?
Yes,
1.
it's okay then. Have you heard about the name Sherlock?
I
Never.
never.
Ever.
Never. Then we will study a story about him today. And you can check through email, by your phone, or any material to answer these 3 questions. Spiran, can you read the 3 questions?
The first question. Sherlock Holmes live in Chicago, London, Edinburgh. Second, story about him first appeared in 1920, 21st century. Third one, he was helped in all his adventures by Dr. Griffin, Dr. John, and Dr. Watson.
Okay, thank you for your lovely voice reading. Then I will give you 1 minute to check the internet to answer this question, or you can do whatever to answer it. 1 minute, please.
Okay.
Chica.
Oh, I see. Oh,
All of them?
only one. Oh, one more shot.
Yes.
Oh, one more better.
Oh, one more. All three.
All of them?
Yeah.
Yes. Can you answer it?
The first one, the answer is London.
London.
Sherlock Holmes live in London. And second, this story of him about him first appeared in 19th century. And the third one, Dr. Watson, that he was helped in all his adventure.
Sweet. Doctor. Which doctor?
Watson.
Watson. So your answers are all correct. And then move to the exercise 2. You are going to read the Sherlock Holmes story called The Three Students. Can you see in the picture? Yes,
Yeah.
this is the cover of the book.
Three.
Three students. Yes. Look
Yeah,
at the
three
picture and
students.
the heading. The 3 part. Look at every part. Only the heading, please.
One, who copy the exam question,
Yes, and part two.
looking the clue,
Yes.
and the three suspects. Oh, part two.
Yes. Can you guess what the story about in spirit? Can you help? Can you guess? One, the copy the exam question, and then looking for the clue, and then the three suspects.
Yeah,
Yes. Can you guess?
I think the first part talk about the three students that copy the exam question before that I just example for the final exam. So they copy three of them that copy the exam question, and then they looking the clue that they cheating during the exam, and then the three suspect, I'm not sure, but it's talk about the three suspect is three students that
Was suspected.
yes was
To
suspect.
copy the exam.
Yes.
It is very close. That still some part is not very right, but we will learn it more further in this story. Hello,
Yeah.
please read the exercise 3.
Exercise 3.
Yes.
Read part 1 and answer the question. 1. Where was Sherlock Holmes saying?
Yes.
Why? 2. Who is Helton Soames?
Yes. So.
Number 3. What did Mr. Soames receive that afternoon? 4. What was lying on the floor when he returned to his room after tea? 5. Why did Mr. Soames refuse to call to the police? 6. Who is Bannister? 7. What clue did Mr. Soames find? Number 8. What does he think has happened?
Okay. Can you move to the part 1 of the story and read it? I will give you only 3 minutes. It is a little, so I think you can finish in 3 minutes.
Only part one.
Yes, only part 1 and answer the question. I would like to suggest Chanel read the story. Read the story, please. Part 1.
Part 1. Who copied the exam question?
Yes.
Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson were in one of England's most famous university town doing some research. One evening, Holmes received a visit from the old acquisition, Mr. Tillon
Hilton.
Hilton Soames,
So,
a tutor
yes, like the teacher.
at one of colleges.
Yes.
Mr. Soames looked very noble and architect. I hope you can spare me some of your valuable time. Mr. Holmes, something very serious has happened at my college. Holmes was very busy. Why don't you call the police? He said irritably.
Yes, please stop a little bit. I want to summarize in short. The first, can you tell me experience of who are the two that are doing the research? The two who are doing the research.
So me,
No, Soames is
he told me.
a total.
Ah,
Yes, the two who are they?
it's Holmes.
Holmes
Oh,
and
Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson.
yes, the two of them are doing the research there, and the total who is he?
Mr. Ho
Hilton Song, right?
Hinton Somi.
Yes, and who have the problem?
Look very nervous and agitated.
Who? Who is he?
Who is
Who
he?
agitated?
Mr. Somi.
Yes, the torture. The torture made the problem and want Mr. Sherlock Holmes to have him, right? Yes, and then how long please read? Continue from no, but no. You see?
No,
No.
Yes.
no, that's impossible. You can have a schedule at
Scandal.
we can have a schedule at the college. I must explain. You see, tomorrow is the first day of the university examination, and this afternoon I received the Greek translations paper.
Yes,
I
okay,
put
for
them
the exam.
on the desk in my room while I went to have tea with a friend. When I returned, I saw immediately that the paper has been disturbed. And then, some were lying on the floor by the window.
Yes.
I see, said Holmes. Please continue. Well, the first I thought that perhaps my servant, Minister, was responsible because he been in the room after I left, but he denied touching the paper and I believe him. He is a good and honest man. I examined the room very carefully.
Yes, thank you. Who is the banner?
The banner.
The banner. Who is he? The banner. He is servant, but a servant of who?
Banner.
Yes.
Minister.
Bannister. Bannister.
Bannister.
Who is minister?
Bannister is the servant of Mr. Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes.
Yeah.
Not Holmes, not Sherlock Holmes, but the servant of Mr. Sholmes. Yes, who has made the problem. Please read it faster, Stephen. Continue, read, continue.
Well, from where?
It,
From what?
no, from
And.
and what did you find?
And what did you find? Asked Holmes impatiently. On the table by the window, I found a broken pencil. Also, there was a card about 3 inch long. Oh yeah, 3 inch long in the red leather top of my desk, and next to it a small lump of black mud. There were no signs of anthrax. At the window, please help me, Mr. Holmes. Someone must help copy the exam question. If I don't find who did it, I will have a cancel the exam there, and there will be a scandal.
Yes, scandal.
We need to visit your mom, your room. Said Holmes. Come on, Watson.
Okay. Then return to our question. Please answer it. Janelle, please answer the first question. Where was Sherlock Holmes staying and why?
In London.
In London, why?
Oh, sorry, teacher. In front of England, more famous university town to do some research.
Okay. Second question, please hurry up. How long?
Number 2, right?
Yes.
Number 2,
Who?
Who
built
is-
on salt?
Hudson Song.
Yes.
It's a whole quarantine.
Is is an old acquaintance and tutor at one of the college.
Yes. And Peter, please. The next question.
Yeah.
Cái đó rồi hết à.
Mr. Song received. What did Mr. Song receive the afternoon?
What did you
Receive the paper for
Yes.
Greek translation exam.
Okay, good. Janine, question 4.
Yeah.
Next question.
Question 4. The answer is some of the exam paper.
Some of the exam paper. Okay. Hello.
Number 5. Why did Mr. Sam refuse to call to the police? He didn't want to have a scandal at the college.
Conspirant, continue.
Who is
Who is
Bannister?
Bannister?
He is a servant
A servant of whom?
of Somi.
Oh, good. What clue did Mr. Song find? How long? What clue?
A broken pencil, cut in the leather top of his desk, and a small lump of black mold.
And what does he think has happened?
I think
The next question.
Someone copied his paper exam.
Yes, that is the start of the story. So please move to the next exercise. Read part 3. What motive did each of the students have? Who do you think copied the papers? Why? This means that if one of the 3 students have to break out into his room and to steal or to copy the papers, what are their motive and why? So read the part 2. We give you another 3 minutes, please, Peter.
Part 2 looking for clue. They walked toward the turtle room, which was on the ground floor. Holmes tried to look in through the window, but he wasn't.
He's not tall.
He's
Maybe
not
the same
tall
height
enough.
as you.
He had to stop and stand on tiptoe. About lived 3 students, one on each floor. Holmes entered the room and examined the carpet. Nothing, he said. Let me look at the table by the window. Ah, yes, I see. What might have happened? Someone took the paper from your desk over the window table to copy them, because from there he could see when you were returning. Actually, home. Nobody could see me. I came back through the same door.
Side.
To the side door. So you may have surprised him and he had to leave hurriedly. Did you hear someone running away as you entered? No, I didn't. Interesting. So our only clue and the cast of the leader, and one small lump of the black mud. Now tell me, where does that door go to? My bedroom. Can I examine it? Yeah, of course. Home followed Zoe into the bedroom. Hello, said Home. What's this? Another small lump of black mud, exactly like the one of the desk. Clearly, your visitor came into the bathroom. I don't understand. Why did he do that? Well, when you come back so suddenly, he must have run into your bedroom to hide. Look at the bedroom window. It's open. That must be how he escaped.
Yes, this is how. It can be how he escaped through the window. Hai Long, please mention again the three students. Who are they? The three students.
Sớm Watson.
The three students are Soam, Watson, and
Zomi.
Somi.
Mr. Zomi.
So, no, not the three students.
Hmm?
The three students, I mean, where they are living. They mentioned the three students.
Where they are living?
Oh no,
What do you mean?
in the next part, sorry. It is in the next part. Okay, move back to our exercise. Part
Exercise
2, yes, exercise 4. Who and what can you see in the picture? Who and what can you see in the picture? Look at the picture. There
Yeah.
are 3 persons, right?
Yeah.
And who are they? The 3.
I think Mr. Hall, Mr. Zomi, and
And
Miss Dr. Watson.
yes, it's right. And what they are looking for?
Looking for the clue or exam paper or something else. Oh, like a black mat.
Yes, a black mold. And turn to exercise 4. Answer, read the statement. How many statements in exercise 4?
7.
7 statements. Please read each one and tell me they are true or false. And if they are false, why it is false.
Yeah.
Please start from Superior.
For
1. Number
Because
1 is
the-
false.
because it's not the tutorial was the same floor as the 3 students. It's not the same floor. It's not the floor above.
And second, Superior.
Hmm?
Again.
True.
Yes. It is true. Home couldn't see into the rooms through the window.
Yeah.
Yes, it is true because he is not tall enough.
Yes.
And 3, Hai Long.
He found a clue on the carpet. It is false.
5.
It's
Okay.
not on the carpet. It's on the desk.
Yes. And 4.
For the paper were next to the window because it were easier to read them in the light.
Is it true or false?
It's false
Why?
Because they were
because they were next to
to
the
the window.
because they were next to the window. The instructor wanted to see when Dr. Song was returning.
Yes. And number 5, Jenny. Home found another clue in the bedroom. Is it right? True.
Number 5, true.
Yes. And number 6, the intruder saw Mr. Song returning.
False, because
Why?
the intruder did see Dr. Sommek because he returned through side door.
Yes, you can imagine when the intruder was at the window to watch if Mr. Song coming, but actually he comes through the side door. And 7 period, he escaped through the study window. Is it true or false?
For
Yes. Why?
because it must be spent through the bedroom window.
Yes.
It's not escape through the study window in the bedroom. Not study window, it's a bedroom window.
Okay, good. Now to exercise 5. Read part 3. What motive did each of the students have, and who do you think copied the papers and why? Part 3.
Hay long. Read part 3.
Yes.
Part 3. The 3 suspects
Yes.
now set home. The 3 students who live above you, are they all talking this examination? Yes. Tell me about them. Well, on the first floor is Garis, an excellent student and an athlete. He played rugby and cricket and is particularly good at the long jump. He's hardworking but poor. His father gambled away all the family money. And the second floor, Dolet Ross lived there. He is from India, very quiet and hardworking, but Greek translation is his weakest subject. And finally, there Mil Malawin on the top floor, a very intelligent student, one of the best when he chose to work, but he's been very lazy this term. He's been playing cards until late at night, and I think he might be worried about this exam. Tell me, said Tom. Said Holmes, how tall how tall are these young men? How tall? What's a strange question? I think Mel is taller than an Indian, but Garage is the tallest, over 6 feet. That's important. Now, Mr. Soames, I wish you good night. I will return tomorrow. Next morning, Sherlock Holmes left his home at 6 a.m. He returned at 8 a.m. to pick up Watson, and they made their way to the Turtle's room. Mr. Soames was waiting nervously for them.
Yes, thank you. Now we turn to our exercise 5. Spirit, please. And mention again the 3 students. Who are they?
Gil Charis.
Yes.
Huh? Yeah. Gil Charis.
Another 2. Other 2.
Dulatras.
Yes. Another one.
My MC Laren.
Please again.
Hmm?
Again.
First one, Gil Chris,
Give it grace. Yeah.
and then Dulatras.
Yes. The last one.
The one, my.
Miles. Okay. Yes. And as the 3 are suspected to break into his room and copy the paper. And can you tell me what are their motive?
Gilchrist was short of money, so my husband to sell copy of the exam paper. Ras is a good student, but Greek a translation is has weakness subject. He might have been tempted to cheat.
Yeah.
Mike is very intelligent, but he been lazy. He might have been worried about the exam, and so might have been tempted to cheat also.
Yes, he's clever, but in that term he was lazy, so he's suspected. Now open your book, everyone. If you you are not with me, you can ask me. Now open the book at page 91. Look at listening. Exercise 6. Please read it along the instruction. Exercise 6.
Exercise 6.
Yes.
Listen to part 4. Those ideas in exercise 5 were correct. Did you guess who copied the paper? Now answer these questions. 1.
Yes.
What was it about the culprit that made Holmes suspicious?
Yes.
2.
Thank you. Do you know the word culprit? Culprit. Culprit means someone who do something wrong. It's called culprit.
Culprit.
Yes.
Okay.
And to the next one, please.
Number 2. Where did Holmes go to solve the mystery? What did he discover there?
Next question.
Number 3.
Please. Silent.
What was Holmes' explanation? Describe what happened. 4. What does Watson say to congratulate his friend? How does Holmes reply? 5. Why does Minister apologize? 6. Why can the examination take place?
Okay, thank you. Now, please silent, and I will play the audio for you. Please.
Script 11.12.
Can you hear it?
The Adventures
Yeah.
of Sherlock Holmes. Part 4. Holmes, Watson, at last, tell me, what have you found out? Can the Greek examination take place? Absolutely. The mystery is solved. Really? But who? Which student? Dr. Watson, can you please ask Mr. Gilchrist to join us? Of course. Mr. Gilchrist? Mr. Gilchrist, can you join us, please? Oh, what is it? What's happened? Close the door, Mr. Gilchrist. Now, sit down and tell me honestly. Why did you do it? How did you do it? What? Oh no.
Listen.
How did you find out? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Calm, Mr. Gilchrist. Perhaps it's easier if I speak. You see, when I learned that you were an athlete and a long jumper, I worked it out immediately. How? I don't understand. And let me continue. This is what must have happened. Yesterday afternoon, you, Mr. Gilchrist, were returning from practicing your sport. You were carrying your jumping shoes, which, as we all know, have spikes on their soles. You passed your tutor's window, and because you are over 6 feet tall, you could see into his room. You couldn't help but notice the examination papers on his desk. As you passed the door, you tried it. Amazingly, it opened. What? How? Yes, Bannister had forgotten to lock it. Is that not true, Bannister?
Oh dear, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Soames, sir, I'm sorry, sir. Mr. Holmes could be right. I was in a hurry.
So, Gilchrist, you entered the room, put your shoes down on the desk, and moved to the window to copy the papers and watch for your tutor. Am I right so far? Yes. Yes. Suddenly you heard your tutor coming in at the side door. Quickly you picked up your shoes, scratching the top of the desk with the spikes in your haste, and leaving a lump of black mud. You ran into the bedroom. You didn't notice that another lump of mud fell to the floor from your shoes. This morning at 6 a.m. I went to the sports ground and collected a sample of mud. It was the same black mud.
Brilliant, Holmes. Just brilliant.
Elementary, my dear Watson. Is this all correct, Mr. Gilchrist?
Absolutely correct. I feel so bad, so guilty and ashamed. But can I just show you this, Mr. Soames?
What is it?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the middle of the night. Read it, please. In it, I say how sorry I am for what I did.
Yes. And you say you're not going to take the examination? Oh, and you're going to leave the university and the country?
Yes, I am. I'm going to work in Africa.
Gilchrist, I am really pleased to hear that.
Oh, Mr. Soames. Mr. Gilchrist, it's all my fault. I'm so sorry.
Absolutely not your fault, Bannister. I am the guilty one.
Well, Mr. Soames, Mr. Gilchrist, time for Watson and myself to have breakfast, I think. I hope the exams go well, Mr. Soames. Good luck in Africa, Mr. Gilchrist.
Okay. Do we need to listen it again, or you have got the answer already?
Go answer.
You can answer it, right? Now, please, Janine,
Yes.
answer to the first question. What was it about the cartridge that made Holmes suspicious? What
Wait,
was it?
yeah, wait.
Please.
Yes, I know. When the homeless learned that grip was an
What was it?
alert
Alex.
and long jumper,
Yes, he's a long jumper.
Yeah.
That he could jump.
and then he became a suspicious.
The suspect.
Suspect.
Yes, you are right. The second question, Hai Long.
Second question. You need to read question again.
Yes, read it.
2. Where did Holmes go to solve the mystery? What did he discover there? He went to the sports ground and collected some loot.
Mood.
Mood.
Yes.
It was the same black. It was the same black mood as on Hilton Soames' desk.
Yes. This. And superior. What was Holmes' explanation? Describe what happened. Make it short. What was Holmes' explanation?
He doing some sport and carrying his house shoe.
Yes. And what? please explain.
And he passed his turtle window and saw examination paper on the desk, and then he